So that day we started off with Hbase. So why we are going with to use Hbase? What is the use of it? Hbase works on the top of our Hadoop or a HDFS file system itself. It is again a database where this my slide is visible to everyone, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It is also a databases where it does uh, a specific function. It has a specific functionalities, and it will also deal with a different kind of informations which we received from our data sets. So it is a column family database. So we also saw the relationship, different types of databases and where Hbase fits into. So MySQL or the relational databases where we cannot imagine a very good distributed architecture in that. Just a moment. Okay. And where the distributed architecture is not well supported in relational, and if you wanted to support the distributed architecture, the basic properties, which is the asset properties of relational, will not be sufficing anymore. So then there were now it is like data are coming in so many ways. So there are also data which they are segregating or naming it as column family data, and document type, which we have seen in the MongoDB, which has JSON type data, and graphical type data. So mostly of the graphs, like a network graphs you can think of, or any fraudulent they wanted to find in the network also happening. How they are traversing to a particular, say for example a transaction is happening, and how they are traversing in the transaction where they are actually pitching in and finding the information. So that type of information are stored in the graphical manner. The example is a neo4j and key values pair, which is very simple, like our map, that there is a key and a value pair information. So those kind of information we can store into Amazon Dynamo or a Redis databases. Okay. Then furthermore, we saw some releases, and who has released this. This is a concept which is taken from the big table of Google, which was a paper released. So from that on, the development started, and it was mostly used. So very huge, large amount of data we wanted to work on that. Then you will go for Hbase on top of HDFS itself, because Hbase will not work alone. It will work on any distributed architecture. Say for example, it can take a HDFS or anything like Spark or Amazon's S3. Those are all distributed architecture, but Hadoop is very famous. So over the top of the Hadoop only, we will have HDFS. Okay. And this is what we saw, and also very useful in geographically loaded distributed missions, like not only in India, it can be in anywhere, the server can be in anywhere, the data can be in anywhere, and it is very easy to use it. Okay. Okay, so it is a column family databases. What do we mean by column family is the data storage is in this way. It is like a rows and columns only, but a single column itself, single column itself can have multiple data. So for example, we worked with the structures in our Hive where we give address with the different fields, no, like a street, city, mm, a number, and what else, country, zip code, all this together we have put it in a structure considering it as a single data. So likewise, in a single column itself we can have multiple informations. The main catch here is a single column can have multiple information about a particular column ID, and that information can vary. It need not be necessarily the three information only should be present for a single column. It can be more than three also, one, two, three, four, or any number of information can be present. So this is what we call it as a column family. This whole thing of a single column, we call it as a column family. Okay. So actually here this row ID, this is the row ID which will be considered or used as a primary key to fetch any column family from this row. information. So these are loosely coupled, loose schema, in the sense like many information we can fit it together. It is not as strict as in relational database, where there should be a field name and it should have only one value, and one row and number of fields and one value. It is not that case. A column itself can have many number of values in that. Okay, and this are all some history that you can go through. Okay, this is what we read. This is the main part till now. So is this okay? Is this understandable? This column family is fine. So the databases which where we can store information. See, rather than storing it in single field, this is huge amount of data. No, like so much we can gather into one single field itself and fetch that. And the querying is also very less, right? When a single query itself, you will get, you query for an address of a person, then you get whole information of the person address. It is not like fetch the name, age, mobile one by one. So that way it is very efficient. Okay, is this okay? The column family is understandable. Then we will go to the architecture. Look up of finding on the latency time. Latency time is the time taken to find any field, the transactions between from the user client to the database. Here we are talking about the database. So the fetching of a data from the database, that time is very much less, because we are going to get a collection of a data, not a single data. So lookup time is also very less. For any field, it is going to give 2 3 fields together, and you can also have the indexing concept also here. Okay, so this way it is very useful. So shall we move on? Okay, then the architecture, it is similar to, it works on the Hadoop or any distributed architecture itself. And similarly, since it is also a database architecture, it also has the same more or less same features like HDFS. How it is there, it has a master, region server, regions, zookeeper, and HDFS. So the master is the one same like our similar to our HDFS Hadoop master, which holds the information, or it does the major part. It does not hold the data information, but it holds the information of where the data is present. The region server is nothing but the node itself, data node itself, where the information, actual information or the data is present. See how it will be. We already have our Hadoop. No, this is placed on the framework of Hadoop. So Hadoop, what we will have, name node, and then I'll put, and after that we will have data nodes, right? So after installing this Hbase into our distributed structure, how it will be like, we will have Hmaster. Okay, sorry, I could not write it in mouse. So zookeeper. Then after that, there will be region servers, which are all the part of the data node itself. Okay, however, the data node is distributed, so that it will be the region server will also be the part of the data node itself. Okay, region servers. So any client which makes a query on this data region server, or to find any information, and same like Hive, we also create tables only and store all our informations. Rather, for a table, we'll create a column family information. That while creating table, we will see. Okay, any client who is connecting to the this HBase, they will come via the HBase, and then they will collect the informations from the region server, and the data actually will be present in the region server itself. So zookeeper will also keep the like yarn only. It will do all the purposes of where the data is present, the repairing purpose, or whether if H master has gone down, or if you wanted to see, they H master can also have replicas. Okay, and which one can be the active H master? Any replicas can be is possible in creating an H master itself. So which can be active one? Those kind of management activities this zookeeper will do. Okay, and underlying will be the data storage will actually will be in the HDFS. So there is some other catch over here. I don't know whether it is there in the slides. Here how this data flow happens in HBase is that actually it will not directly go and sit as it in our HDFS. Okay, it will not be going to take the memory as soon as we enter our data. It first will go to some log files, some logs, and after that it will be stored in some cache mem store they'll call. Okay, I could not write this. So once it keeps getting completed, okay, once it is, where is the mouse? Okay, once it is filled, it will get flushed into our some, so it's a some file called H file. Okay, where all the data will be present, and after that when the user wanted it, he will put it into the HDFS. Why this is happening is every time loading it from the HDFS into for doing any processing, it takes time also, and a number of operations over there. Say for example, these are temporary memories only, these are like RAM. Mem store will be present in the RAM only. So when the user wanted to query any data or get any information from this immediate information, then he can take it from the mem store, which is fast accessible, no, rather than having it into a HDFS. So this is one of the data flow how it happens in HBase. Okay, so it will not directly go and sit in the HDFS, it will go to the logs, and from the logs if we wanted a copy, it is this log is like a copy. So if anything goes wrong with this, then we need to have a copy of the, we will have a copy in the log, then we can retrieve it, which is not possible in see, this is highly distributed architecture, no. So the end the what do we call that node which we are using will not be of a high end nodes. It is like we keep adding so many number of nodes, so they are like commercial nodes only, like cost friendly nodes only. They will not invest in huge server with so much cost, which takes it to so much cost. So it is also reliable that is possible that it will go down anytime, that is also possible in that. So in order to avoid all those things, they have come up for how the data flow that can happen in HBase is this way. Okay, is this okay? And when they are actually comparing this HBase with the traditional databases, why? Because in traditional databases, one, it is always connected with a server, constant server only. The server will be a huge high-end server, and they assume in traditional databases the server will not go down. Sometimes they will have it geographical replication also, sometimes not, most of the times they will have it, but there the idea is it will not go down. It means the availability of the server, the MySQL server or any relational database server is high. But since it is distributed architecture, you can add thousands of server nodes or data nodes or region servers into the architecture. So nobody will go for high end servers, right, which is very reliable. That's why they will go for cost effective one. So in that if we go for I mean cost which is lesser than, which is less, then we cannot rely, it is not highly reliable also. So in that cases, they will use this kind of concept in HBase, where they can take the retrieve the data even if the server is down from the log file or from the mem store. Okay, is this okay? So these are the components. The client will contact the H master who knows where the data will be stored, and the no data stored in the region server will be taken out and given to the uh, client for his processing. Okay, so if you see, ma'am, this is the one I think the client is you who is going to do the analysis on the data. So this is the storage device. So from here, your data analytics part starts, whereas this is the storage part of your data. Okay. So furthermore, there is some explanation about this. The H master is the implementation of master server in HBase architecture, runs on the name node. So it will take part of the name node and it will run on the name node itself, and monitoring agent for all region server instances. It is also acts as a metadata information. If any changes will also be reflected in metadata. What I mean here is like it stores the information of where the data is actually created, where the table is actually created, where are the column families present in the region server, which region server the column families are present. All this information will be in the HMaster. HMaster is like an admin role, distribute services to different region servers, region to region servers. And when a client wants to change any column family or to change any metadata, HMaster will do the operations. So this will do the DDL operations. DDL, you know, right? Data definition language operations, which are nothing but the create, alter, modify. There are two things I hope you know, that the data manipulation language and in any database language, if you see, data definition language and data manipulation language. So this all deals with the admin manipulation, like alter table and all will come into manipulation, whereas this is the definition, like create table, describe table, view table, all those will come into data definition language. So all this operation, this HMaster will do it. Some of the methods provided by HMaster are all this one: this create, remove table, enable. And if it is a column family, for a column family we can add the column, modify a column. And if it is a region, region means inside the region servers. What do you mean by region here is all the information are again stored in the form of blocks. Each column family can be stored in the form of blocks, that we call it as a regions. Same like we call it as blocks in our HDFS data node. Here we call it as a regions, which is present in the region server. Okay, this itself is a region. This is one region and this is one region. While creating table, I will tell you the column family or the table which we create will have a common column family created, that will be considered as a region itself. Okay. Then furthermore, HBase region servers receive request from the client and assigns the request to the specific region. So which where the data is present, it will assign to that and retrieve the data and give it to the client. So a client can directly contact with the H region servers for operations like read write. For following operations, they will directly come to the region itself. Okay, changes require contacting. Any changes in the metadata changes means schema change. Any schema change is happening, then they will come to, then that will happen only through HMaster. It is responsible for managing and serving data that is present in a distributor cluster. Okay, runs on data nodes. So region server runs on data nodes, whereas HMaster runs on name node itself. Okay, actually, while you are installing it, no, while that time itself, we will see where this HBase, when you do JPS, no, now you will have no name nodes and data nodes, right? This will also be listed over there. I will show you. Then HBase regions are nothing but the blocks in the class, blocks in every cluster consist of the distributed tables. This table contains column families. Column family contains the column attributes and its values. Okay, we will learn how to add into the column family and how to retrieve, manipulate the column family values, all stuffs. Each table contains multiple stores, one for each for family. So it is like for one region, one table, one region along with multiple column family, they are saying it. And two main files which are nothing but the main store and h file. So this is what I told, like first it goes into the log, and then it will be in the mem store. When the mem store keeps the data whichever we are creating, the create table data and loading the data, that will be either that will be in the mem store. Then once mem store gets filled, it will be written into the h file that we don't have to we will not be able to see it. That is taken by the framework itself, hbase framework itself. And group zookeeper is the central monitoring server. It's for the configuration information. If we wanted to have a multiple masters, then it is allowed, and either one of the masters can be up and running. So when we start the hbase itself and we are configuring with say two master nodes, then it will zookeeper will help to make one of the masters as an active. Another one is passive. It is not a replication, but it is a passive one. When this one master active goes down, the passive will come in, take over it. So this all these things are done by the zookeeper itself. Okay, obviously management has to be done by someone, no? So it is, if we are thinking of our framework, there is nothing. We are just having a single node or single two or three nodes. It doesn't make any difference at all. But when you're going in and working in a complete production environment, then there will be multiple nodes. So you also will need a administrator server. In any case, not only here, in any cases, any uh, not only in data science, if you take in any fields, there will be like this one, like monitoring there will be somebody, and some server will be there, and for provisioning some server will be there, adding information some server will be there. Everything will be segregated, because even if it anything goes down, no, then you can easily work on with the, I mean, that part of the server only you can take care. Others you can bring it up like passive ones. So production will not stop at that place. To access this data, the client first approaches the zookeeper. It also tracks the server and the node failures. So this is what I told. So this is all about architecture. Any doubts in architecture? So many architectures are learning, right? Any doubts in the architecture? Any confusion? Otherwise, we will try to do the installation of Hbase. Or it is not understandable. Did I go fast or slow? Is it okay?
Ma'am, once we install, we will be seeing no, all this in that. Then we will understand, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. You will see all these things. It will be listed in the JPS itself directly. Then, but this working like how that client data goes, that we will not be able to see, ma'am. Only we
Okay.
can see the server listed out. All are the architecture part, no, like framework. If you are actually working in the framework or doing coding in the HBase itself, then you will be learning like you have to learn like how it happens, where are the files and all stuff. But now we are using hbase to load, to create table, to do our data analysis part. So we'll not be able to see that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, then shall we move on installation? You will also do in the installation along with me. Okay.
Ma'am, are you talking? Not able to hear.
Yes, ma'am, I'm talking. Okay, again, we are going to download the Hbase. It is again a release from the Apache. So we will download it from our Apache site. Okay, you can go to the Hbase Apache search, eh, Ubuntu Hbase download. Please do it, then we will finish the installation. It will be easy. Then you click on the link. Okay, then click here to download. It is the same way. There were some releases here. 1.7.1 we can take it. Stable release you take it. Testing only is also there, not for production. Please don't take it because it won't work. And you can take the 1.7.1 also. So we can download this. This is the bin. Okay, click on the bin. Then that HTTP site will be there. Click on that. This is HBase 2.4.9. Okay, I've already downloaded it.
Ma'am, it's 2.4.9 or 1.7.1?
I have installed 1.7.1, ma'am. 2.4.9 is also there. Okay, you try with this one, but this stable release I didn't take. I took 1.7.1 release only.
Okay.
Both can work, I think, because it is they have given stable release only. 1.7.1 bin. Oh,
Shall
sorry.
we go with 1.7.1, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Or the thing is, I have installed 1.7.1. If you want to install, no problem. I think it will work. I think 2.4.7. You can try that because there will be release notes also. If you check it, they will say something that it is there. Anything is fine. 2.4.9 or 1.7.1. Okay, release notes is there. You can check it. They will have some fixes and all. It's okay. This is not needed. Ma'am, show the Firefox tab. Okay, this one. Hbase org. After that, ma'am, you can download 2.4.9 or 1.7.1. There is a much difference, but you can download it, no problem. Don't download this test only, okay? That surely will not work. Actually, there will be say they will be saying with the Hadoop which Hadoop version it will go. That's the reason that we should take care while downloading it. Ma'am, no, not source Puja. Source is like a developer has to work on that bin you download. Okay, this we will search later. This is downloaded, ma'am. Then go to the bin. There download HTTP download. Same like any other tarball we have downloaded. No, same like that. Okay, I should share this slide before going that. 1 minute, I'll share it. Okay, this is the version, the installation guide. Here we have mentioned about the versions like Java version. I think Shashi ma'am is having the problem with that Java 11. She is not there. Okay, Java 8 only is supported because it is standard, stable, and works well with Hadoop. Okay, new versions of Java are not supported. We have to set the
Excuse me,
variable.
ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, you are there, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, I'm just showing that Hbase versions with the Java. This one.
Actually, I also do experiment with the Java 8 and I'm getting same error. I don't know what I should do.
I will connect it, ma'am. We will connect and check. Then only we'll be
Okay.
able to see it. Otherwise,
Okay.
after
Okay,
the
ma'am.
class, we will do that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Okay. So 1.1.4 plus versions 8 is supported in all HBase, whatever is the version. So 8 is there. You can download 2.4.9 also you can download, ma'am. Not in 11. Okay. Okay. Then after that, we will do all our activities. Class path, we will set it. We'll copy the files into HBase and we'll set the same like Hive site XML, HBase site XML also we will edit. Environment variable, everything we will do. Okay, we will do one by one. This is downloaded, ma'am. After downloading, you will do same thing tar hyphen xzvf hbase 1.7 this bin hyphen bin. After doing this, it will create the hbase directory. Now it will not have this directory will get created hbase cd. It will be like cd hbase. This directory will be there. Okay. What you will do is same like in Hive or Pig. We will create a hbase directory. Make dir hbase wherever you wanted in the downloads or wherever you have created. Make hbase directory. One step. Then copy all your tar files.
Showing the downloaded file is not in .gz. It's .tar only when we downloaded. It's problem with me or with everyone?
Dot gz is there, ma'am. This is
Just check 1.7, ma'am. I do. I didn't
1.7 bin. I'm just choosing. Okay. Then first one HTTP site. It is getting stored with tar.gz. Here.
understand.
Okay, is this okay till now? Puja. Shashi ma'am, you also download it and keep it. We will check it.
Wait, ma'am, I'm extracting it.
Okay. Sanyoni. Okay. So you will copy, make a directory Hbase, copy Hbase all files. Why we are creating this Hbase directory is otherwise every time we have to refer to this long directory, right? That's why we are creating a simply for simplicity sake only we are creating Hbase. It is not mandatory that you have to create for pig, hive and all, but it is easy for us to navigate. So we are creating this and copy this Hbase content.
Ma'am, can you upload the PDF file in the
Now,
Vidya
now
portal?
itself, now itself.
Huh?
Now you wanted to upload.
Huh? Because there are instructions, no?
Yes. Give me some time. And it will take little time. I have to create a direct folder and all.
Okay, ma'am, then afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing only I'm showing it here. Okay, you are doing it fast.
No, no,
Okay.
I will.
Same thing only I'm going through. Maybe I will switch back and forth if you want.
Oh, okay, okay, ma'am.
We have downloaded. We are in this step. Here it is 1.6, but now ours is not 1.6. Ours is 1.7. The or the 2.4.9. Okay, once it is done, please let me know and we'll go to the next step. This we will move this. Then we will again edit our bash rc to include our hbase home. Okay. Shall I open bash rc file? Praveen, shall I?
Hello, done, ma'am. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
you can do
okay,
open
okay.
that one.
Okay, vi bash rc. In the end, I have written these two things. You can write it. Hbase underscore home. I'll type. The third one I will explain. Then later you can write it. Okay. First two you can do. Export Hbase home and where your home directory for Hbase home minus home Hadoop and path also you will export. There is a mistake. I have given Hive. It is not Hive. It is Hbase. Okay. Okay, these two lines are fine, no? So this Hadoop class path also we have to give. I'll tell you afterwards in the next steps. Okay, after that, what is the step? Then if we will source it and we will change the Hbase conf site. Okay. This I will save it. So okay, can you give me 2 minutes? I will upload this one so that you can take the conf and copy and paste it. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am. Can you show the bash RC file once?
Okay.
We don't have to copy the third line, or we have.
We have to do that. I will tell that one and later we can do just need
Okay, wait,
because
ma'am.
yeah. Okay, meanwhile I will upload it.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, I will upload it because that conf file you have to copy and write. Just a moment. I'll stop sharing. Okay, I have uploaded it. You can download that PPT and there will be this one. Okay. That Hive properties where you have to go is now you will be in your Hbase conf kls. Here we have Hbase site.xml. Hbase site.xml. There, whatever the properties were present earlier, no, you can comment that. Okay, this configuration, this properties, and copy that. Wait, I will show this one. Copy this property into that file. Okay, hbase site.xml. There you copy this configuration file and keep it. I can copy and put it in chat box also. If you want, you can take it from chat box. And the things which you have to change here is in the first property where there will be the master name this name node name that you will give your Hadoop master name. Shall I wait?
Ma'am, wait please.
Okay.
Ma'am, show your terminal, ma'am.
My terminal is here. The configuration tag, no, the first tag will be somewhere hidden over here. If you want, comment that also, other write it again, otherwise you can leave that.
Ma'am, which file we have to please show that?
Okay. Okay. This is inside your Hbase conf directory, vi hbase site.xml.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm stuck up with the downloading only.
Okay.
Can you please help me?
Download, then do an untar of it.
No. The problem is I'm not getting .gz file.
Oh, okay. Can you share, ma'am? We'll check it.
Okay, wait a minute. Ma'am, can you see?
Ma'am, it is star.gz only. See in the URL place, because you have opened it, it is giving only tar. Just close this now. You go to your down in your terminal itself, ls and check, it will be tar.gz. It is gzip only. Okay, ls. It is tar.g. Okay, size is 366. Just a minute. I'm just checking the size.
I copy this.
You are copying from ma'am, you are copying from desktop into this one, no? Downloading it from desktop and trying to copy it.
I'm using a shared folder, madam.
Oh, okay. From the shared folder you are doing it. Ma'am, can you go to this terminal Ubuntu Firefox only download it there itself? Because the size is less, I think. For me, it is showing more size.
Yeah, I'll try through this desktop then.
Yeah. So others were able to do the, I mean, have you changed the config file? Hbase. Then after changing this should be your master name of your Hadoop. Okay, Hadoop master name you have to give it here, because that is where we are going to I mean have our Hbase located. Okay, then after that we have to have a zookeeper directory created. Okay, for that you will go one below in your Hbase. Okay, you will create a zookeeper mkdir zookeeper directory. Give full permissions to that. Okay, is this done till now? This zookeeper path that you will give it again in your conf file. Just a moment. Okay, till now it is done. Then what we have to do is we have to give this path till zookeeper pwd in your hbase site.xml. Okay, here you will give the path in the second property hbase zookeeper property data directory. There you have to give the zookeeper path. Then after that it is having all other informations like unsafe enforce, cluster distributed true, hbase zookeeper quorum. This also you have to change it to your Hadoop master name. So this is where it refers zookeeper also. Then the
Hello,
port is client port where the client can connect is 2181.
hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Can
Praveen.
you copy these properties in the chat box? I'm
Chat
not
box
able
I have put
to find those in Vidya portal.
you okay, no problem. I have put already
Oh,
somebody.
yeah.
Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am. I saw it.
Yeah,
Sorry, sir.
no problem.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, starting we open hbase site.xml,
Yes, ma'am.
should we have to delete all the existing properties and paste, or should we have to paste below that, ma'am?
You can comment that out, ma'am. No, the whatever is present is not required because same
Okay.
properties only. You can delete it also, no problem. Cluster distributed and all, we
Okay.
will again redefine it. So you can delete that,
o-
have a clean, and then you can use it.
Okay.
Don't remove this XML versions things, okay? Because
Okay. Okay.
problem. And after you copy this one, you have to change, Praveen, you have to change the root directory to your master, Hadoop master name and Zookeeper folder. This you have to create it and give the path of that. And even the Zookeeper quorum, you have to give the Hadoop master's name.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, after configuring hbase.site XML file, what we have to do?
This zookeeper directory you have created, ma'am, in your Hbase, Hadoop Hbase. Have you created zookeeper directory?
No, ma'am, not yet.
You go to your Hbase directory. There only zookeeper, make directory zookeeper, because that path we have to give it. You would have given otherwise in your Hbase ls-l zookeeper. You will create it and give full permissions to that. Change mode 777
Okay, okay.
zookeeper. Then that path you have to specify over there.
Okay.
Can you show the
Okay.
Hbase site XML file?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
can you just show that quick previous message?
Previous steps, ma'am. You will untar it, right? Then you will have this. Where is that? Okay, somewhere it is there. You have untarred the tar.gz, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you will have hbase one dot this till this content, right? That you will make a directory hbase, same like in hyphen pig, and inside that copy all the content of this one, or move the content from this to hbase.
And
Okay.
the zookeeper directory, we have to make it in conf directory or
Not
anywhere
in
else?
conf, outside of conf, in hbase.
Okay, okay.
cd dot slash pwd. Here you will have zookeeper.
Ma'am, we have to change to 777 mode.
What, ma'am?
Zookeeper should be, we have to change the mode of zookeeper by giving.
Yeah, just for sake, sometimes it will say it is not found. That's why. Change the mode, change mode 777. Full permissions we are giving, that's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Or execute permission or group permission that you can give anything. This is very easy, so I always give this.
Ma'am, what we have to do inside HBase file?
Hbase file, you have to copy the conf, whichever I put it in the chat, that you have removed, no, hbase.
Yes, ma'am. After zookeeper.
Okay, after zookeeper, then again quorum, zookeeper quorum will be there. In that
What is
also, this one, another property. In this also, you will give your master nodes name.
okay?
Fifth property. If it is done, please tell me, Devi ma'am, where you are. Have you done the steps?
Ma'am, I think I am totally lost. My virtual box has got some issue. Just sorting it out.
Okay, okay. There are steps there. You just note it down.
Yeah,
Then
yeah, I'll
yeah.
catch up on that.
Okay. After that, uh, We have to directly to the Hbase. Then we will set our Hbase environment dot sh. Okay. We will set this one. This we have created. Create the zookeeper directory as given in Hbase site. We both are same. Okay, create here, write it there, or write it there, create here. Okay, then after that edit the hbase env.sh to add the in the to add the java home we have to add it in that. Okay, we will go there. That will be in your bin. Okay, hbase bin vi. No, it is not in bin, it is not, it is in conf only.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
sorry, ma'am. Please
No
show
problem.
the hbase site.xml file again.
Okay, no need to be sorry, I will show. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, after this is done, then in your conf only you will have hbase env.sh. There you will export your Java home. Okay, till AMD. There will be already that default one. Below that you can give, or anywhere you can give. Is this okay? Please let me know when you have done. Then we'll move to the next step. Then we have to edit the region server and give some path, and we will also set the Hadoop class path. Okay, then we will start HBase. Is this the other step is done? Editing the env file. Pooja, Naveen,
No, ma'am, not yet. I'm stuck with hbase site.xml.
what difficulty you are facing? This HBase site. You are trying to find where is your master name.
Yes, ma'am. I'm figuring out whether should I have to give Hadoop master or should I
Okay,
have to
that
give Hadoop master.
no. That where it will be there. It will be there in your etc host file. vi/etc. There you would have configured now while you are installing Hadoop. Your master name and all you would have given master slave. From there you can find out.
Yeah.
Or
One
on the top bar after at the rate everything, that is your master's name below date.
way.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hadoop at the rate.
Okay, you are asking the Hive site.
No, I'm telling the master's on the your PC's name,
No, this is
master's
the
name.
master. This is the IP, and this is the slave, and another one is the slave.
Yes, ma'am. Without going to the host file, you
Oh,
can
okay, okay. In
find.
their this one only you're saying
Yeah.
here.
If yeah, after at the rate everything,
Yeah,
your
everything
master's.
is the master because we are installing everything in the master itself. Okay, Hive site. This next one you have done, Pooja. Zookeeper path
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Zookeeper path I have said, and even Hadoop master name I gave, ma'am.
and
Let's.
zookeeper quorum also you have done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Then you will go and save this and come out. Go to your VI env file.
Okay. VIENV.
uh, VI Hbase env. Okay. Then there you will give your export Java home. You can directly get it from here. You can echo Java home, then you will get it. Java. From the terminal, echo Java home. This path you export in your env file. Okay.
Ma'am, go to ENV file.
Export space Java underscore home equal to that path.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Save this and come out. And after that, we will have our region servers file. There is a region servers file in conf itself that we will edit it. Okay. So what all we will give in the region server, we are giving the information to the region server. Region server, which is nothing but a name node itself, right? Not name node, sorry. Region servers will be the part of the data node itself. Okay. For the region server, we are giving the
Mm,
information. Yes.
ma'am, if
Yeah.
I don't have my masters as data node, so I will, can I give only slave 1 and slave 2 in the region folder, in the region file?
Master is not in the data name node.
No, it's only name node. It's not a data node for me.
No, it's okay. You can you. I'm not sure if you don't give master over here how it will behave. You
Okay.
can check it
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
because there's a configuration change.
Okay.
Master is not in your data node. No, anywhere it is going to be name node always. What you're saying, I didn't understand.
No, ma'am. I have not made my master node as a data node.
Master node is going to be name node only. No, Gaurav, it is
No,
not
we
going to
can
be.
make it as a data node also, no? So
Yeah,
I didn't made it.
it is not required to make it as a data node. It is going to be a master node only. Here also, the concept is slave nodes. Region servers will take the slave nodes. Okay.
No, ma'am.
Master
Some
is
people will have, we people have master as also data
named
node.
data node. That is
Yes.
okay. It is that is okay. A master is also working as data node and also name node. Is it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. That is okay. You list out whatever the nodes you have in this. because region service will take all the slaves, and I'm not sure if we don't mention master whether it will understand it, which is the master for the Hadoop. Why? Because Hbase master, no, Hbase master, that will be part of name node only. That is the master of Hadoop only. If your master is the data node of Hadoop, then that will also go as a data node itself. Is it clear? Am I confusing? Hope no. Okay, this you can copy it from your VTC host file and you can write it down. You can also see your workers directory in your Hadoop, etc Hadoop. There also the workers will have the information about which are the slaves. Okay, once this is done, then afterwards, okay, then we will set the Hadoop class path so that all the jars, because for Hbase it is on the top of Hadoop only, no? So all the jars of Hadoop is necessary for Hbase also. That is why we will set this Hadoop class path. I will share what I have done in the same bash rc file. The last line also we will copy and put. What it does is all the jar files, this find command finds all the jar files of Hadoop home and it will echo it with a dollar. That's it. I will copy this and put in the chat box. I think same thing is copied again. Just a moment. I will copy it from the PPT. So we are setting the class path of all Hadoop jars.
Ma'am, show region server file.
Okay. Region servers. Whatever it is there in your etc host, no Pooja, that you can copy and keep it here.
Okay.
VA slash without the IP address, you remove it and keep it
Okay, ma'am.
all the masters and the slaves. All the masters and the slaves. Okay. When I come out of this, I will open the bash rc file. After you copy it, source this. Is this done? Then we will source it. Pooja?
Yes, ma'am, done, ma'am.
Okay. Then we'll source this slash bash rc. Then echo, I'm just showing Hadoop class path, that's it. So all the jars of Hadoop, which is 3.3.1, will be available for the Hbase also. Okay. This is same like our Java code we were trying to import the libraries, no? Same like that for Hadoop also. So now we will start our Hbase. Okay. Actually, directly it is not. It will not start. It is not starting. I think 1.7 it is not starting. You have to start with a bash, uh, s- bash command line. Okay, try start doing this one itself. Start.
Ma'am, Hadoop should be running this at this time.
Yes, Hadoop should be running. You will not have all this because you have not started Hbase, no? So start hyphen Hbase dot sh. Okay, it is in bin actually. cd bin. Here you will have this script file. Start Hbase sh. But just check whether it is starting. Otherwise, you'll start from the bash shell. It is starting. Were you able to see this? Like this Hadoop slave, master running, zookeeper running, actual binding is of type. Were you able to start it?
Ma'am, how much processes should be running? Which processes or which
All
should be
in
running?
a single
All
processes will be. Yeah,
all
yes.
means which are those processes,
I'll
ma'am?
show you. Control L. Here my Hadoop is not showing, but it is running. Okay, because there's some problem I think. But if you connect it from the browser, it runs. Okay, so my Hadoop master slaves are not visible here. Otherwise, your H master, one region server, one quorum peer will be running.
Which ma'am?
H
One?
master is there.
Yes.
One H master. Okay, I have
Yes.
added another H master. So leave
Mm-hmm.
that. H region server, quorum
Mm-hmm.
peer.
Yes.
Then what else
So
you have?
three are there only,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right.
Okay, ma'am.
Main
Okay.
duties. Okay, others it's running. Sashi ma'am, can you also check your Echo Java Home? You have installed this HBase also? It is not installation, it's like configuration only.
Means you are talking about this HBS, no, ma'am?
Yeah, HBase.
Java Home, I will check it, ma'am.
Okay.
But actually, I am not doing this HBS
Okay.
because I am working on this yeah, this Hive.
Why? Because I thought that maybe HBase is working like that. I want
Oh, I
to.
see.
Okay,
I
later
see.
you do it and tell me.
Yeah, today I will do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I do about the MySQL that you previous class you did that work, no, ma'am?
No, ma'am, that is only the configuration part I wanted to show it to all, how the database metadata is created. If you don't
Okay.
want it, you can have the learning that you can also configure outside databases.
Okay.
It may not be a question also. It's like configuring the outer database because we
So,
don't do anything with metadata. We just we give the
ma'am, is this
configuration.
essential that Hive should work or it will be beneficial for us that for me, I'm not talking about others, that Hive should work.
You can work on either with Hive or Pig. You have learned both. Check. We'll figure it out. No, why is there any minus problem? That's why, ma'am. I thought you install this Hbase also. We'll see with Java 8 it is taking. If this works, then there that we will uninstall it and do it. Did you
Okay, ma'am.
uninstall, ma'am?
Today, only today I will inform you, and
No
I will do
problem. No
it.
problem. It's okay. You can tell me. I mean, we have to fix it. No, anyway.
Okay, ma'am.
Fix it.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, it's started for everyone. Hbase.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
for me, I am getting HQRM pure and then region server.
Okay.
Rest of the things I didn't get. Like JPS, I usually we will get master main that and all. I didn't get.
Hmaster is not there, ma'am.
No, ma'am, it's not there. And then
H.
may I know how we will get output for starting HBase because I'm getting some
It will come
error.
out of that terminal itself. It will be like that only. Can you share it?
Okay.
I will check it.
Yes, ma'am. Can able to see my screen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. H region server, H master. Region server is running, ma'am, for you. No demand HBase. Along with your node manager, everything, you are getting this also. H region server, quorum pair, and name node, secondary node, resource manager, and just go up, no, ma'am.
Up, ma'am.
Java, no, ma'am. In that message only, just come down
Yeah.
after start. How about others? Everyone is getting the same thing. H master is coming for everyone, right? Or no,
Yes, when
getting H master.
I did start hbase.sh, uh,
Okay.
I got this same as Sridevi ma'am.
Okay,
On
is that
stable
because I
screen.
created Hmaster? I don't know. Because there was one command we can create Hmaster. Gaurav, you are getting Hmaster also along with it. Gaurav is not replying. Pooja, what are the service you are getting? Okay, we will check
I
it, ma'am.
got error, ma'am.
Error.
Yes, ma'am. I'm figuring out.
Okay, ma'am, we'll check. We will try to open the shell and check. Then we will
Okay.
get. Yeah. So next is like opening the shell. Hbase shell you can give it. Let's see if it is opening. Okay. Hbase. I'm not sharing.
Ma'am, you're not sharing your screen.
Okay. Hbase shell. SHELL. Ma'am, that H master, I have created it two masters. That's why it came, I think. Yeah, there is one command there where you can create the H master. So try this. This prompt should come. Hbase main. This one. Is it coming for everyone or it is throwing error?
I got, ma'am. It's showing Hbase main.
Okay, good.
Ma'am, I'm
Shama,
usually getting invalid variable like this from here. I'm getting even for that start Hbase also I'm getting the same error.
invalid variable. This that is fine. Invalid variable. Okay, invalid argument, something like that. You are. Try starting with this one, bash or sh. Uh, sh start. Sometimes first time when I started, it didn't start for me. It was giving invalid variable, something like that only. Then I started with a shell, sh shell, and then now it is not opening. With the bash, it will open. Bash. Oh, sorry. Start Hbase. sh start Hbase, then it will open. I think this is the same thing you are also getting.
Um,
Otherwise, you can start with bash. I mean, initially for me also it was not opening. Then they said that the shell it is expecting is different. So I started with this one, hbase.sh. Actually, it will come out of the prompt, but all the servers will be started because region server here no is running with the processes it's there. So if you do jps, it will be there running. This master I have created. I think it didn't come by default. Okay. There is a way we can create a master. Before that, we will open our shell. You try bash hbase shell.
now it's coming, ma'am. Shell is
Okay.
coming.
Okay. Then through
That main, ma'am. That main. That
main is something else, ma'am. Without this also, it was that you please ignore it because for me, none of the Hadoop clusters or the name node is visible. That is something else, some other process. You leave
okay.
that.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone is getting this. Puja, Praveen got it. Jaychandran, Gaurav, Amay, are you trying? So from here, okay, these are the servers create. Okay, what is the main thing is, so along with our HDFS Hadoop clusters running, we will also see the processes running for daemons. Actually, these are running daemon processes running for our HBase also. So HMaster will be the part of name node, and region servers will be the part of the data nodes. And quorum pair will do some other process that I will check and let you know because I'm not sure about that. And we can also check in our browser, even Hive and Pig also we can check in
Ma'am,
our, yeah.
ma'am, we don't have quorum peer and all, ma'am. With
Oh,
us.
you don't have quorum pair. Okay, just a moment, Puja, we will check that. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
I'll finish this. Then we can open in our browser. The browser we have to give the this one port for this to open HBase is 16010. Sorry, 16010. Okay, 16010 with your along with your master name, Hadoop master name. If you open it, then it will give the information about your HBase master information. I have created a table also here, so it is giving the table information. Okay, I will show you this one only table creation today. Then we will see the commands tomorrow. Okay, this you can open and check the URL, but because the number of tables we created, it will keep adding here, and it will have also have the descriptions. Okay, so before that, we will create. Before that, uh, one thing is you can add masters. I told no, like it can have an active or a duplicate masters. So the user will be able to add a multiple number of masters to the HBase. So one command is there. It is there in the slide. So I'll show that. local master backup as a backup file. There is a script file, you can give that and add any number of masters, and region servers also we can give. Okay, so I will add it. I will come out of this. Here is the local region server sh or local master server sh that we can give. That's why that master has come. Now you people can try it. Start 1 or 2 you can give. Enter, it will start it. If you do JPS, it has added more for me. H master 1 will be there, I think, ma'am, because it is added 2 again. Start 2. Likewise, we can add region servers also. There is only one region server here. Now, say for example, I wanted to add more region servers. Start 1, then JPS. One more is added. One was already there, then one more is added. If we add 2, then 2 more gets added. Likewise, we can add it. 2 more is not getting added. 1, 2, yeah. 1 is already there, then 1 more, 2 are there, again 1 more is added. It is actually subtracting with whatever number is present and it is adding it. Okay, this is one way. This is like a administrative end. Like you can add region servers and masters to the Hbase. And after that, we will create one Hbase shell, one table, and see. Yeah,
Ma'am,
yeah, yeah.
ma'am, my Hbase shell is not working properly.
What happened? What is the error?
Uh, the user local Hadoop, there's a file called hbaseconfig.sh. It's not found. Read Java version command not found. Java major version command not found.
Can
Almost related to Java.
okay? Can you share?
Yes. Can I share?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. This is
Hbase shell only. You try to give it. No need for bash.
okay.
CD, go to bin directory and try this.
Okay.
No, 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 there itself. In your terminal,
Okay. Okay.
you are in conf. CD dot slash will do. CD bin. Okay. Hbase shell. You are again having the same problem. Start all as such you have given. Okay. Start hbase.sh you have not done.
I did it. in the beginning. Dot.
Hbase dot sh. This you did.
Mm, yes, I did that.
Okay, it is running. Try now. Class loader meta inf. Not sure what is this error.
Any idea what it could be related to, ma'am?
It is saying that JRuby, that connection with this, it will connect with the Java or the Ruby's Java code jar file somewhere. It is giving some problem. Can you give a full permission to your start this one, start Hbase? It is started, no?
Yes.
Okay, there is a stop hbase.sh, no? Try that one. Uh, I may need to download that JRuby complete, I think. Complete and
And does it take such a long time to stop?
I don't know.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I want to know that Hadoop cluster should be on in this for HBS for whole process.
Yes. HB everywhere. Hadoop. Everything is underlying with Hadoop only. Everything is working on top of Hadoop. Some jar file problem only, which we faced in Hive. Same thing. It looks like Gaurav. That you
Okay,
need to
ma'am.
copy.
I will check it.
Yeah, I can share you the link also if you want.
I will stop sharing this link now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then I will show you how to create one table and I will see it. So we can create a table, create. Everything is inside apostrophe in Hbase. Okay. My table, then comma, we can give the column family name like a personal details. Okay. Details. Then comma, we will add more into that column family. Now giving only the name. Okay. Like address. That's all. So this has created a table, 0 rows is there, my table. So you can check this in the browser also. Now we will understand how it is looking in the description. Okay, see, my table is created and name of the table, and this is the column family address. Name as address we have given, name as personal details we have given. We have not given any data into that. That we will see it from tomorrow. Okay. So and some other commands user define, sorry, like administrative commands like who am I, all this informations we can check it. Who am I will give same like in our terminal. If you give who am I, it will give the username information, no, like that it will also give it. And we can also list the table whichever we have created using list command, list. So two tables are created, my table user, my table user is there. And we can describe the table and check same like any other, but with the apostrophe. Okay, so my table I've created, we describe this, no need for semicolon here. Okay, so column family description it is giving, table, my table is enabled, name of the table, column family description. So we have two column family in this, address and personal details. So each can have its own properties like the filter can be a row, and the versions is, it is also possible for each column family can have its own version can also be changed. If any user is going to modify or change the column family address or the personal details, he can give his own version and give the new details. Okay, so previous versions, any versions we can retrieve the details based on the versioning is also uh, I mean important in Hbase. Okay, and in memory it is like whether it is shall be in the easily accessible cache or in the memory hard disk itself. That is meant by the in memory. If it is false, it will not be in the memory. It can be in the cache. Then if it is true, it will be in the memory, direct memory. And then keep deleted skills. All other informations will be there. Data block encoding. There is no encoding is done for this. TTL time to live it forever, compression techniques, versions, block cache. So it is going to be a block size, no, with the size of 655, and it is going to be a block cache. That's what it means. And replication scope, same like in your HDFS, whether we can have it replicated or not, we can give for any column family itself, specifically for a column family inside a table. Similarly for personal details. Okay. Then what else we can see? I'll see this one. My list, disable the user. Okay, we can disable a table, enable a table. If you want to delete any table, first we have to disable the table. So disable table name, my table. Then that table will be disabled. List. So here it is not giving any information in the list whether the table is disabled or not. In order to find that, we can use is underscore enabled keyword, enabled, to check if the table is enabled or disabled. Okay, it is not enabled, it is giving the information as false because I disabled it. We can enable it using enable my table. Okay, so now if we check is enabled, it will show true because the listing won't give any information about that. These are some information about Hbase. Now tomorrow we will add and load and do alteration on all. We'll check. Okay, is this fine? And Gaurav, if you face any problem, you can tell me. We'll check that because that jar file jruby, I think that jar, if you replace it, it will work in your lib. And Pooja, you want to share? That's all for today. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Otherwise, you can leave.
Ma'am, I will. I'm just trying to rectify the error.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Pooja, you want to share? You've
Ma'am, Hbase is opening, ma'am, but
Oh.
before opening, I'm getting one error, invalid variable name. Is it error or warning? I don't know.
But Hbase shell is opening. Then it
Yes,
will
ma'am.
be a warning only. Error means it will not open at all.
Okay.
No problem. You can ignore that. Ma'am, Usha ma'am, it is opening for you.
Yes, ma'am, it's opening.
Okay. Devi ma'am, she's not there, I think. Okay. Others, Praveen, Jaychandran, Mahendran, Sanyoni, Saumya, Shashi ma'am didn't do. Ashim Prakash. Okay. That is all for today. If it is done, then tomorrow we will continue.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.